Hey everybody!
Hi! Hey, today we are on our way to Oatman, Arizona. This is a little gold mining town that's famous for the wild burros that come into town that the tourists feed, and cute little town. And we were actually on our way from the Grand Canyon area to Bullhead City.
And on our drive in, we were getting a little nervous about parking because we've kind of heard a little bit about it. But I can tell you, it was up the old Route 66. And when you get to the south part of the town, on the right, and you'll kind of see here from the video, there's actually an area there that you can park. And I mean, what are we? We're almost 60 feet long with our rig, and we're able to park along the back side.
You got lucky. We got a parking spot.
We did. And like Laura said, we just got back from going to the Grand Canyon, and that was like really, really awesome. Hey, click on the link up above and check out our video from the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
We're excited to bring to you this Oatman adventure. It was like really, really, really awesome. And we're going to have some really interesting things. You need to stay to the end if you want to hear about where to find some gold. That's right, gold. So, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell.
So anyway, this Oatman, we pulled into town, we parked, and we walked up, and they were having this gunfight in the middle of town.
All this hooping and hollering going on, and wild burros all over the place.
Guns shooting off. It was a cute little show.
All these people around here, they can help us. Yeah, help us keep it clear. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Now, the way we keep it clear, this is for both of us. Both say we're ready. There we go. Hey, wait a minute. You don't get that much help.
Said you were going to help. That's help.
All right. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Go. You ought to be on the ground.
Yes, you can, because I don't listen that far.
But I don't need it. Something's not right.
You need buy more of them Walmart bullets.
Yeah. There you go.
I got it.
I think I hit it.
I hit it.
Well, look at that. Neither one of you hit it. What? Not even a nick. Going it right.
Do it one more time. I'll get this time.
All right. Come on, throw right in between you.
All right.
One of you not hit it.
But then after the show was done, then we walked around the town and saw the tourist traps and locations, and this was on Route 66, of course. And we also have a Airbnb that's on Route 66 that we decorate in the decorations for Route 66. So of course we had to stop in and pick up some souvenirs to decorate the Airbnb.
Yeah, that was cool. It was really funny that during the the show, the gunfight, these wild burros are like walking right through the whole show.
They had no respect for the show.
And guns are going off, and they're not flinching. It was hilarious. Hey, look, Laura, there's an escape room. That would be kind of interesting to go to, wouldn't it?
Yeah. There's also a jail here.
A jail?
Yeah, you can visit the jail. You can also buy food for the burros and feed them. It's amazing how close that you can get to these burros, and they're wild animals, but yet they I guess they're used to the people and used to people feeding
People
them.
were feeding them. We didn't.
We didn't. We knew that they were wild, so I was like, I don't know. But plenty of people and kids were close to the burros, and there was no problem.
The longer I'm away from you, yeah, we fight good, we make love better if we both know we'll be together forever. I can be like the tree in the wind, same old roots, but I can bend, learning to understand and sway together. Easy, baby.
Jackass Junction over there.
Easy, baby. Nothing worth having comes easy, baby.
Well, we got to support the locals. Well, while in Arizona, we've got to see other gold mining places, right? So one of the places we saw was a town called Robson's, and it's this little like ghost town with all these antiques, and it's set up just as it was in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And it really brings you back to how people lived at that time. It was very interesting.
And it's between Congress, Arizona, and Quartzite. It's along that road there.
Yeah.
Sits back about, I don't know, maybe about a mile back off the road. But it was really interesting. There was a lot of antiques.
Yeah.
You know, they
old
had
cars too.
Yeah, and old cars, yeah. And you know, they had like a post office, they had a printing office, they had a
bar and saloon, of course.
bar and saloon, yeah, and they had ice cream parlor, and a lot of these like shops that were specialty shops. I mean, they had all of these artifacts. They had a blacksmith area.
Yeah, they had a general store that was all set up with merchandise on the shelves as if it was a shop that you would walk into in the early 1900s. So.
And there's also a short hike out the back if you want to see some petroglyphs. We took that hike, and it was okay till you got out there, and then it's a scramble to get to the petroglyphs.
That was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah. Another one that we went and visited was called the Vulture Mine, which is pretty close to Wickenburg, Arizona. And this one's kind of more marketed as a ghost town. And it was a very interesting little place. We didn't see any ghosts, but it was interesting anyway.
But yeah, and here's a lot of pictures. We actually arrived later in the evening, and a gentleman that greeted us there, that was the tour guide, he's actually a paranormal type dude, you know, that really believes in this stuff. And they actually do stuff for the Travel Channel, it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, he had us believing that there were ghosts there. There was a lot of activity going on.
Yeah.
And we took a lot of still pictures that, you know, we're showing you now. But you're right, it was a really clean place, the way it was set up, and they still have a lot of things going on out there, including weddings.
Yeah, and there was actually an active gold mine that's adjacent to the property. But there's gold in them there hills.
Yeah, yeah, in the background we kept hearing the generators running, and we were asking them what that was about, and yeah, that was active gold mine. As always, we hope you've enjoyed this video of Oatman and Robson Gold Mine
and Vulture
Mine. And be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell.
And be sure to hit that like button. And also, we encourage you to live your freedom.